this, should I call it incident or episode?
Well, I mean, the clearest manifestation that it changed somewhat was the extent to which the KSF, who have been a good partner, were suddenly excluded from Defender Europe 23 as the result of a direct decision by the senior-most American military commander for all of Europe. We don't ever want to see that again, but that, we would like to be in a different place than that. But that does mean that the government of Kosovo, this government of Kosovo, does need to work with us, be more responsive to our requests of how we want to resolve the situation in the north. And I think the reason why our military authorities reacted so strongly and expressed such concern is, as I said, these choices, the situation in the north right now, heightens the level of risk to U.S. and NATO soldiers. People were injured, and I know that they were attacked by a mob, and I know that mob was not a mob inspired by the government of Kosovo, but they were there because of a choice by the government that then resulted in the demonstrations. We want it all to go away. We want to get back to a status quo. And we want to avoid a circumstance where there is heightened risk and tension to U.S. soldiers, to NATO soldiers. And we think our friends, because we are friends, our friends in Kosovo should understand that. We've taken a lot of risk over many years in support of the people of Kosovo. We're prepared to do it. For heaven's sake, we stopped a brutal ethnic cleansing campaign against the people of Kosovo. I think no one should doubt our commitment to this, but we also don't want a level of risk that we think is unnecessary, particularly when we have a path forward that we want to do together.
Do you see there are people doubting what you did for Kosovo?
No,
Talks about, are we seeing some individual having anti-American views?
Passions are high right now. So no, I have not sensed that in the community, in Kosovo community more broadly, people are not grateful for the role of the United States in the last 20 years of Kosovo. I do think there's some surprise by some quarters that we are not just agreeing to what the government of Kosovo wants to do right now. And that's unfortunate. But our support for Kosovo as an idea, as a country, as a trajectory which is unwavering and unyielding, doesn't mean we're going to support every choice made by any government of Kosovo. And right now we've been as clear as we can that we look to this government of Kosovo to start implementing the three-point plan as laid out by the EU. That's our expectation and hope, because we see this as the best way forward. And it isn't just the United States saying this, it's all of Kosovo's friends. So I've seen the commentary. I occasionally read the comments on my social media profiles. Not everybody's welcoming our policy position for sure, and I understand that. But I do believe what we are doing is what is best to help Kosovo achieve its ultimate objectives that we all share.
The actions of one individual will not affect the relationship between the U.S. and Kosovo. I'm trying to quote Mr. Gabriel Escobar, referring to Prime Minister Kurti, and Prime Minister Kurti says he enjoys the support of 51% of the voters of Kosovo, so he has the right to govern.
Well, he absolutely has a right to govern. He is the democratically elected, under the Kosovan Constitution, Prime Minister, and we respect him as such. I don't challenge his authority to make decisions and to lead the country as he sees fit. But as a diplomat, it is my job, among other things, to give him both messages and best advice, which is what we've been doing, both in public and in private.
And many people say the U.S. is tougher towards Kosovo than is towards Serbia. Ambassador Hill said that it is questionable whether the U.S. can count Kosovo Prime Minister as a partner. Do you consider Mr. Kurti as a U.S. partner?
Well, I think my colleague, Mr. Escobar, already responded to that question as well, and of course we consider him to be a partner. I have a frequent amount of interaction with Prime Minister Kurti. We've done some important things together. I look forward to together as well finding a way forward through the situation in the north, which for us very clearly means going forward the three-point plan as laid out